Tiger, a fluffy golden dog with curious eyes. Loved his quiet evenings with his family, Emma, Lucas, and little Zoe, in their cozy countryside home. But one stormy night something felt wrong. The rain battered the roof, and the wind howled like voices calling from far away. Tiger's ears perked when he heard soft creaking above them. Not the usual settling of the house. This was slower, heavier, like footsteps in the attic. Lucas went to check, flashlight in hand, but Tiger blocked the stairs, growling low in his throat. He'd never done that before. His fur stood on end as his eyes locked on the attic door, which began to rattle on its own. Emma's voice trembled. "Lucas, did you see that shadow?" Through the crack under the attic door, a long black shape was sliding back and forth, too thin to be a person, but too large to be an animal. Then came the smell, burnt wood and something rotten. Tiger barked fiercely, his deep, urgent tone making everyone back away. The attic door suddenly swung open, and there it was, a tall, smoky figure with glowing red eyes and claws like twisted branches. Its voice was a hiss that scratched the air. "I come for the little one." Zoe clung to Emma, crying, but Tiger launched forward without hesitation. His bark wasn't just a bark this time. It was a roar that echoed with something ancient, something stronger than any normal dog's voice. The shadow flinched and stumbled back as Tiger chased it up into the attic, teeth snapping, claws scraping the wooden floor. Then silence. Emma called Tiger's name, but only the sound of rain answered. Lucas climbed the attic steps and gasped. Tiger stood in the center of the room, panting, the shadow gone, but etched into the wood was a strange symbol, glowing faintly. And it pulsed like a heartbeat. Tiger just stared at it, tail still, eyes alert. And then, from somewhere inside the walls came a whisper. "This isn't over." Tiger's ears twitched. His hackles rose, and he padded cautiously toward the corner of the attic where the whisper seemed to come from. The symbol on the floor pulsed again, faintly lighting up the dusty beams above. Emma and Lucas crept up behind him, holding hands tightly. "Tiger, what is it?" Emma whispered. Tiger barked softly, his nose sniffing the air. The scent was strange, like hot sugar mixed with something cold and metallic. The attic walls seemed to ripple, almost like they were breathing. Suddenly, a tiny trapdoor in the floor creaked open. From the gap, a shadowy tendril slithered out, curling toward Tiger. He growled, his tail stiff, and lunged. His teeth snapped through the darkness, and the shadow hissed, recoiling. A voice low and crackling like fire came from the floor. "You cannot stop me, little guardian, not forever." Tiger barked, his eyes glowing faintly in the dim attic light. Somehow, he knew he could fight this. Not just with teeth and claws, but with something else. A warmth spread through him, a strange courage he had never felt before. The shadow recoiled again, then vanished into the walls with a final hiss. But the pulsing symbol remained. Tiger circled it, sniffing, and suddenly he pawed it gently. The glow shot up, illuminating the entire attic, and the whisper came again. "I will return when the moon is full." Tiger looked at his family. Emma knelt down, hugging him. "You saved us, Tiger." But Tiger didn't wag his tail. His ears stayed perked. His eyes scanned the corners of the attic, alert and ready. He knew this was only the beginning. Outside, the wind howled, and the trees swayed like dark figures watching the house. And somewhere deep in the forest, a low, growling laugh echoed, promising that the shadow had not forgotten him. The next night, Tiger slept little. His dreams were filled with swirling shadows and glowing red eyes. He could hear the whisper again, faint but unmistakable. "Guardian, you cannot hide forever." When dawn broke, Tiger was the first to rise. He padded silently to the attic, sniffing the symbol on the floor. It was no longer glowing, but he could feel its energy, faint but steady like a heartbeat. Emma and Lucas were downstairs, unaware of the silent courage growing in Tiger. Without hesitation, Tiger bolted through the forest behind the house. The scent of the shadow led him to a hidden stone altar, covered in vines and moss, with the same symbol from the attic carved into it. Suddenly, the shadow emerged, taller, darker, more menacing than before. Its eyes burned like embers, and tendrils of black smoke curled around its form. Tiger stood his ground. His bark rang out like a challenge. A warm, golden glow spread from his paws, forming a protective barrier. The shadow hissed and recoiled, then let out a final bone-chilling scream. "You may have won. For now, Guardian." With a blinding flash, the shadow vanished, leaving only silence. The symbol on the altar dimmed and finally went dark. Tiger sniffed the air. The forest felt calm, safe, and free for the first time in weeks. He ran back home, tail wagging, to find Emma, Lucas, and Zoe waiting at the doorstep. They hugged him tightly, unaware of the true danger he had faced, yet feeling the brave warmth that only Tiger could bring. That night, as the family slept peacefully, Tiger curled up at the foot of Zoe's bed. He closed his eyes but stayed alert, ears twitching. Somewhere deep in the shadows, the whisper had faded, for now. And Tiger, the little guardian with the heart of a hero, had proven that courage could shine even in the darkest corners, and that love for his family was stronger than any shadow.